Hello and welcome back to our channel. So in this video, we are going to understand how you can add Razorpay payments to Zoho Sheet automatically. So I'm using Razorpay as my payment gateway to receive new payments from my e-commerce store. And my objective is whenever I'm going to receive a new payment, then instantly a new payment detail should be added in my Zoho Sheet as a new row. So now here to automate the entire process, we are going to build a connection between our Razorpay and our Zoho Sheet account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So now here to see the working of this automation and to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So as you all know that in this video, we are going to learn how you can automatically add your Razorpay payment details to Zoho Sheets as a new row. So here on the screen, you can see a connection that I've already built between applications to automate this entire process. And now here, before we talk about this entire process step by step, let me show you that how actually this automation works for my own business by simply making a test payment using my Razorpay payment page. So this is my Razorpay payment page and you can see it is in a test mode over here. So here I've entered some dummy details such as the customer's name, email, phone number and the course. So we're going to make a test payment over here. And for the payment method, we are going to select UPI and here I'm going to add the random UPI ID. Then we are going to make a payment. And here you can see we have successfully made a test payment using our Razorpay payment page. So now let's go and check our Zoho Sheet. And here you can see we have successfully received a new response in our Zoho Sheet where we have received the name, email, phone number, order ID, product name and the amount. So with this, we have successfully seen the working of this amazing automation. And now in this video, we are going to learn step by step that how you can set up this automation by using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to access the Pabbly Connect, you need to search for pabbly.com/connect in your browsers and it will take you to the homepage of Pabbly Connect. Here you can see two options. One is sign in and the other one is sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user like me, then simply sign in. Now here if you're a new user and you are planning to buy Pabbly for your own business, then don't forget to use my special discount code that I've attached over here while making your purchase to get a special discount. And here I would recommend you to buy a lifetime deal offer that Pabbly is currently offering at a very cost-effective price so that you can automate your entire business, that too for lifetime. Alright, so now here after signing in, you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. From here, you need to access Pabbly Connect by clicking on the Access Now. And it will take you to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So here to build a new connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, we're going to click on this create workflow button and then here it is asking us to select the workflow builder. So here you can see two options. One is new beta and the other one is classic. So beta version is modern, faster and more flexible, whereas classic one is stable and the familiar approach. So in this video, we are going to use this beta version by clicking on the select button and then a create workflow dialog box appeared in front of us. So I'm going to give a name to my workflow that says add Razorpay payments to Zoho Sheet automatically. And for the folder, I'm going to click on this drop down menu and here I'm going to select my folder that I've created with the name automations. You can select it as per your requirement. And to know how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you can click on this learn more hyperlink given over here and it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. Alright, let's move back to the dashboard and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow and here let me tell you that there are two most important principles of an automation process that are trigger and action. where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards our trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So I'm going to select my trigger as Razorpay. As you know that I'm receiving new payments through Razorpay. And for the app event, I'm going to select payment captured, and then we're going to click on this connect. Here you can see I've received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this URL to connect my Razorpay with Pabbly Connect. So following the instructions given below, firstly I'm going to copy the webhook URL, and here I've already logged inside my Razorpay account. So this is my Razorpay account, and from here I'm going to select developers from the left side bar, and here under developers we are going to select webhooks option, and under this you can see the multiple webhooks that I've already set up inside my Razorpay account. So here to create a new one, we are going to click on this add new webhook, and then a webhook setup dialog box appeared in front of us. So here for the URL, I'm going to add the URL that I've received in my Pabbly's workflow. Then here the secret is not required one, so we're going to leave it blank. And then here for the active events, we are going to select it as payment captured, similar to the trigger event. And then we're going to click on this create webhook, and you can see it says webhook saved successfully. That means we have successfully set up a webhook inside our Razorpay, and we have successfully connected our Razorpay with Pabbly Connect. So here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response, that means here to receive a response we need to do a test submission, and to do a test submission we need to make a test payment using our Razorpay payment page once again. So for that, let me take you back to my payment page. Here I'm going to refresh it. And now again here I'm going to enter some dummy details and make a test payment. Alright, so for the first name we are going to enter as dummy, last name as user, email as dummy@pabblyclothes.com, and for the phone number we are going to add a random phone number. Then we are going to select the course, and then we are going to make a test payment. Again we are going to select the method as UPI. Here we are going to add the random UPI ID, and then we are going to make a successful payment. And here you can see we have successfully made a payment over here. So let's go and check our Pabbly's workflow, and you can see we have received an instant response over here where we have received all our payment details with the amount as 1,50,000, whereas the payment that we made was for 1,500. So here the decimal is missing. That means either we need to add the decimal over here, or we need to make this amount as 1,500. So now here to make this amount as 1,500, we are going to use a feature of Pabbly, that is number formatter by Pabbly. And after that we are going to add all this payment details in our Zoho Sheet. Alright, so for that we are going to add an action step over here, and here I'm going to select my action application as number formatter by Pabbly. And for the app event we are going to select perform math operation, and then we are going to click on this connect. Here it is asking us to add the numbers on which we need to perform the math operation. So now here instead of entering the numbers manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I've received in my trigger step or my previous action steps. Mapping makes the text dynamic so that when you're going to receive a new payment through our Razorpay, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So I'm going to map the amount that we have received, and then here it says enter the numbers. Here you can enter the comma separated values to perform the operation. Example 100, 200 for 100 plus 200. So I'm going to divide this number from 100. So I'm going to enter comma and the value as 100. Then for the operation I'm going to select it as divide, and then we're going to click on the save and send test request. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the exact same amount, that is 1,500. Alright, so with this we have successfully set up this action step as well. So now here after getting the exact amount, we are going to add all these details in our Zoho Sheet as a new row. So for that we are going to add action step over here, and here we are going to select the action application as Zoho Sheet. Then for the app event we are going to select create row, and then we are going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection we are going to select add a new connection. If your account is already connected inside Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection I'm going to click on this connect with Zoho Sheet. Then here it is asking for the domain to connect the application. So here to get my Zoho account domain, domain, let me take you to my Zoho Sheet account. So you can see my domain is zoho.in. So we're going to copy it and we're going to add it over here. Then you're going to click on the save. And here you can see Pabbly is requesting for the access. So I'm going to give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. Alright, you can see we are now successfully connected. So let's move forward. Here it is asking for the workbook and the worksheet. So I've already shown you that I have my workbook with the name order details and this is a sheet with the name sheet 1. So we're going to select same over here, and after that you can see it is asking us to add the name, email, phone number and some other details. So basically these are the fields that I've already added over here in my Zoho Sheet. So now again here, instead of entering the details manually, we are going to map the data. So here for the customer name, we are going to search for the name over here. So this is our customer's first name, then we're going to enter a space and then we're going to map the last name. So this is the name, and for the email address, we are going to map our customer's email address. Here we're going to map the phone number. Then here we're going to map the order ID. Here we're going to map the product name. And here we're going to map the amount that we have received from our number formatter by Pabbly. So this is the amount. And now after entering all the required details, we're going to click on the save and send test request. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully created a new record inside our Zoho Sheet. So let's go and check it. And here you can see instantly a new detail has been added over here inside our Zoho Sheet. Alright, so with this we have successfully set up entire automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have selected our trigger as Razorpay and our action as number formatted by Pabbly and Zoho Sheet. So that now going to receive a new payment detail to our Razorpay, then instantly using number formatted by Pabbly, it is going to extract the extra zeros from the amount. After that, it is going to add all the details in our Zoho Sheet as a new record so that we can keep a track of every payment received through our Razorpay. Alright, so these were the steps to how to add Razorpay payments to Zoho Sheet automatically. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. And now if you found this video helpful, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more automation tutorials. Also, if you have any doubts, then feel free to drop them in the comments below. And if you are planning to purchase Pabbly, then don't forget to use my special discount code that you can find in the description box below. Alright, that's all for this video. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, then you can write it at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit this URL. Now, if you liked the video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.